person, Dr. Baba Gana Kumarji. Namaskar, everyone. I, Professor Rajesh Kumar, Department of Business Administration, welcome you all in a national webinar on Indian entrepreneurial traits organized by IQAC and Research Cell of Gobindgarh Public College, Alour, Khanna, and we are very grateful to Dr. Baba Gana Kumarji who accepted our invitation and share his valuable knowledge with us. So welcome, sir. Before we proceed further, let me share with you some brief about our college. Our college is co-educational college established under Govindgarh Education Social Welfare Trust and its NAC accredited college registered under UGC 2F and 12B. College is running multi-faculty courses in UG and PG, Humanities, Commerce, Management and Computer Sciences. And it's my honor to share with you college is exceedingly progressing under the able guidance of our navigator, Dr. Neena Seth Pajni ji. College is having all the modern facilities, latest computer lab, mass communication, and others. It's having all air-conditioned rooms, seminar hall, eco-friendly college with solar power generation plant, centralized RO system, and it's my honor to share with you in Maka Trophy, that is the prestigious trophy. Under this, we are contributing 1400 points in overall Maka Trophy awarded to Punjab University. The college is also awarded with Best NSS Unit by Punjab University in 2018 and 19. College also awarded with many awards and recognitions under the able guidance of Principal Ma'am. And in the same sequence, college is also awarded with Ministry of Education, MGNC, Ministry of Education, Government of India, in the work of rural swachhta, social entrepreneurship, rural engagement and community engagement. The college is awarded for consecutive 2 years, one district, one green champion award by Ministry of Education, Government of India, and recently for 2022 and 23 under first five parameters, we are having A plus grading from Ministry of Education, Government of India, and college is also having REDC and SESRAC cell. Those are working under MGNCRE, Ministry of Education, Government of India. The achievements are so many, but we are in the online mode. So uh, I cut short the things. Now, I request our Honorable Principal, Dr. Neena Seth Pajni ji, a multi-talented personality donning multiple hats of NAC Assessor, President of PU Sports Council, Vice President of Association of Indian College,
It's okay, Professor
Principal
Rajesh.
and active member of various professional and academic bodies.
It's okay.
List is
Let us
endless.
introduce the resource
So,
person. That is more
yes,
important.
ma'am. I request you kindly formally welcome our resource person of the day, Dr. Baba Gana Kumarji. Over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon to all and namaskar, Dr. Baba. So today we have with us a person with excellent leadership qualities. Right now, he is the General Secretary of Association of Indian College Principals and is asset to Indian College Principals. And he is a professor there at the Kristu Jayanti College School of Management, Bengaluru, with a NAC score 3.78, and is also director of training there. He received gold medal in commerce from the president, His Excellency K.R. Narayanji in 1992. I also received gold medal, but in 1994 from Shankar Dayal Sharma ji. That's very nice. Received award for best research paper from IMBIMK. Research paper award for the project on ICT enabled SCM IIT Delhi. Distinguished faculty award from ICBM Hyderabad. AIMS International Award. Academic Excellence Award IBAE 2019 Dubai, published 129 research articles, presented 211 papers in various conferences, trained by IIM Bangalore on leadership traits, former principal of a private college in Coimbatore, and due to his efforts, that college reached to 21st position in NIRF ranking. And I visited that college also when you conducted conference there. He has completed 25 research projects, member in AIMS, AIBUS, former Senate member in Bharatiya University, Coimbatore, academic council member and board of studies member in autonomous colleges, delivered more than 125 speeches as resource person, and there is an endless list of his achievements and awards. But without wasting much time, so we have with us a seasoned scholar here who is going to speak on Indian entrepreneurial traits. So, sir, we have a very small college, and the most of the students are from the rural area, and our college is a new one. And there are different kind of colleges in Punjab. Ours is the unaided one. Not like we are having there in the south. There is a much difference. So let's talk about how our teachers can develop this entrepreneurial skills in our student, or how they can identify, and how the students can identify that they have these kind of skills or develop in them, because now each and everyone is talking about entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship skills, because they play a very important role in society and in our economy. Over to you, Dr. Kumar.
And thank you, Dr. Neena, Madam, Principal G of Gobindgarh Public College. And very nice to see the faculty members of the college and students also. It is very happy to me to address a different type of setup of the colleges. Usually in case of North, colleges will be like that. Here in South, we are in a different position. Of course, we are having the more terms in infrastructure, of course. But I expect in case of Punjab colleges, now they are very moving in advance. Maybe due to Madam, the college is flourishing every day. I am seeing some different news about the college, and you are very much interested with the knowledge base and wisdom of the students. That is the very interesting thing I am noticing every day. Thank you, Madam. Thank you, the college authorities. Thank you, Professor Rajesh Kumar, and my dear faculty members also in that college. Let us move on to the topic. I think I am sharing the screen. Yes, whether you are able to see the screen?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Thank you all. So my presentation today is how we inculcate the entrepreneurial traits among our students, as Principal Madam clearly told. Here also we are having the entrepreneurship cell, innovation cell, everything. But preliminary activity, you used to tell about the case studies of the very good entrepreneurs. Based upon that, we expect some skill set from our students. So that is the basic idea of my presentation. That is why I selected the topic Indian entrepreneurial traits. So my agenda of the presentation, the first part is about the introduction, how we can motivate the students. Remaining two parts is a case study, a case example of one person who is an illiterate, who failed in 10th standard, but how he acquired the knowledge of entrepreneurship. Second case is a highly educated person from Punjab and how he created the business. And finally, conclusion is in your hands. I am not going to give the conclusion. you are going to give the conclusion. That is the way forward for today's presentation. Let us move on to that one. As an introduction, you might have seen in everyday newspaper, new young professional peoples are appearing as an entrepreneur. Here is one example of that one. Chai Chota Bar. One small person, he created a nice business in Madhya Pradesh, and now he is earning 150 crore per year. Actually, his aim is to become a civil servant. He wished to join in IAS cadre. Of course, he is unable to clear the IAS examination in the first attempt, so he decided to move towards the business. Now his business is located in 195 cities in the country, all are based upon the chai. A small retail outlet, but he moved on in a very big manner. What made him to do that one? That is the question mark. At the end of today, you are able to understand this thing. Another very good example of the Sagar Gupta, a BCom graduate who is creating a profit around 600 crore in 4 years. This is reported recently by the DNA magazine. I think you also know. Recently he invested 1,000 crore in Noida also. He started his business as a dealer. Now he started manufacturing the semiconductor. He is selling non-branded television sets. That is non-branded Android television set throughout Noida area. If you want to buy Sony Bravia, it cost around 40,000. But he created a business with just 18,000 televisions. How it is possible? He made that one and he earned around 600 crores. What made him to do all those things? What is the willpower of him to do these things? That is the question mark. Based upon that, we are going to start our discussion. So my discussion is based upon the dream with your eyes open. What made Indian entrepreneurs successful? Even though nowadays most of the startups are said to be failure. You know, in case of Bengaluru, the Indian startups are giving more importance, but around 80% is failure. But 20% which is successful, creating very good income. So where the power for entrepreneurs is coming? That is the concept we are going to discuss. This is based upon the Chanakya. Most of the Indian entrepreneurs in the young age, they are having willpower and wisdom to start the business. But when they achieved by the age of 35, 40, it comes down slightly. So what is the thing among these type of entrepreneurs? So first, we have to think as an entrepreneur. So if you want to teach or if you want to inculcate the entrepreneurship mind among the students, first let them think as an entrepreneur. Usually we used to have a practice in School of Management in the same classroom. The student should not say anything about no. If it is essential to say no, they have to say 0% correct. We inculcate that practice. The reason is they should not say anything no. They are ready to take any risk. First itself is they have to think like an entrepreneur. That is the very important thing. You have to change the mindset of the students. So all these stories are based upon the Rashmi Bansal's book, Connect the Dots. Okay? We will start the first case study of a particular person. And this case is about an illiterate who failed in 10th standard, but now he is running a very big business, minimum income of 30 crore. His name is Prem Ganapati. We are discussing the present entrepreneur who are doing well. He started his business with just 150 rupees. Let us move on to the story of this person. His name is called Prem Ganapati. He was born in the year 1973. Think about 1973 in those days. He belongs to a place, a small village in South India nearby Kanyakumari. That is the south end of India. In case of South India, especially in Kanyakumari, these people, they doesn't know Hindi, even English also. Because in case of Tamil Nadu, the government will teach only Tamil. They doesn't know even English. English is the medium after the 8th standard. Of course, now they changed from 6th standard onwards, they can study English. But they doesn't know anything from Hindi. By the time in 1980s, there was a big drought in southern India. So he was noticing the drought when he entered into 10th standard, exactly by 1983, 85, 87. Full of drought, water scarcity everywhere. He was born in a very, very poor family. His parents were working as an load man in Indian Railways. Not the regular workers, but contractual workers. A small place called Thuthukudi. It is called Thuthukudi and Tirunelveli, these places. And these persons were getting the income of just 60 rupees by that year. 60 rupees, you might think it is a very small amount. Even then, it is a good amount to survive in the rural place in those days. But this person was seeing their parents. They are surviving for their livelihood. So what he decided, during his 10th standard leave, he came out of his house. Understand that one. Even though it was mentioned that he didn't inform the parents, because his parents were suffering, they are not able to provide food for him. The entire village was under the drought. So, what he did, he decided to go to a particular railway station. He was noticing where these people are going and coming. In those days, there was only one train between Thuthukudi and Chennai. And he was watching the people. The people are coming from the state capital to Thuthukudi, that is nearby seashore, and they are going to Kanyakumari. They are returning back. Why these people are going there? What is the thing? And they are very good, and they are earning huge money. In the village, there is no need for earning. He understands the people. And he decided, okay, let them go to Chennai first. But he was not having any money with him, because already drought. So he came to railway station. 2 days he noticed what is going on in the railway station. Nearby railway station, there was one cinema theatre. In those days, there was no mobile phone, nothing. So you had to go to cinema theatre and see the films. And he was noticing the cinema theatre, then this railway station, people are going there, huge income only in these places, not anywhere in that place. So he decided to go to Chennai. He went to the station master and asked, what is the ticket for going to Chennai? The railway station master laughed. You have to pay 15 rupees. But now the train fare is 850 rupees to travel. In those days, just 15 rupees to travel from Thoothukudi to Chennai. He laughed. Why you want to have go to Chennai? Can survive here? No, I want to go to Chennai. But he was not having money. By the time he noticed that cinema theater, small kids are going and standing in the queue buying the cinema tickets, and after coming out they are selling the tickets to some people and getting money. Even nowadays it is like that. That is called black tickets, selling in block. Because in those days no television, nothing, so they have to depend upon cinema. He decided, okay, why can't we can do? But he was not having any money to buy the cinema ticket also. He saw one pickle vendor. He was an old age person. He asked. The pickle vendor told that, okay, you can sell the pickles for me. One day you will get around 1 rupee. So he decided to sell the pickles in the railway station. He gained 1 rupee in those days. He directly go to cinema theater. He purchased tickets, 3 tickets in particular cinema theater. I think some of you know in South side, Rajinikanth was said to be the superstar. So by the time the Rajinikanth film released, so he purchased the ticket in the ticket counter. He came out, he sold the tickets for 2 rupees because Rajinikanth was the famous actor in Tamil Nadu. Of course, he came from Mumbai. And that film was very famous nowadays. He sold the ticket for 2 rupees and he gained 6 rupees. Once again, he purchased tickets. Next day, he sold. Finally, he gained around 100 rupees. Then he decided to go to Chennai. And he got the ticket to Chennai, and it takes minimum 16 hours to reach Chennai in train. Not like nowadays, you can reach within 8 hours. In those days, 16 hours. He came to Chennai. When he was traveling, he doesn't know even proper Tamil to communicate with the people in Chennai. Because the Tamil slang is different in Kanyakumari and it is different in Chennai. And these people can't understand why these people is speaking something different. Inside the railway station, he noticed some of them are going to Mumbai. He asked, why you are going to Mumbai rather than Chennai? They told, we are doing very nice business in Mumbai, so we are going to Mumbai. And he was asking whether Chennai is profitable or Mumbai is profitable. In those days, they used to call it as Bombay. Bombay, the passengers told that Bombay was very nice. If you come to Bombay, you can survive. That was the thing. So he decided after getting off from the Chennai, once again he needed money. So he worked as a porter for 6 days in Chennai Central Railway Station and gained around 200 rupees. But he doesn't know Hindi. But he is having a desireness to earn some money from other places. So he went to station master in Chennai Central. He got the ticket, unreserved ticket to Mumbai, and he got it. He entered into train. Everybody was speaking in Hindi. He can't understand the Hindi. Of course, finally he identified 3 passengers who knows Tamil and Hindi well. What happened? He studied Hindi in the train itself. Of course, not fluently, how to speak and manage. And what he did in return, he sold the products inside the railway carriages. That is, it takes 48 hours minimum to reach Mumbai, but unfortunately it takes 56 hours to reach Mumbai. That is, in those days, steam engine only. So within that 50 hours of train journey, he learned little Hindi. When he entered into Bandra station, he took a look. He was eagerly waiting to see how the Bombay looks like in those days, Bombay. And of course, one of his friends traveled with him, shows that come with me. I will take care of you and join me somewhere else. He assumed that, okay, this person was very good, he will take care of him. But what happened? He was waiting in the Bandra station, nothing happened. That person didn't return. He started trying, of course. Finally, he was very determined. One person was selling the tea, and he decided to join with him. Of course, it seems that he is from Andhra. He joined with him for selling the tea because his everything, his dream, everything went out. But even then, his mind to sell the product remained with him. And he started selling the tea for one small organization nearby Bandra railway station. And when his method of selling the tea increased within 3 days, you have to understand. Then the tea shop owner says that, okay, only commission basis you can sell. If you are able to sell tea, you can get minimum 50 paise per tea. In those days, 50 paise income per tea cup is very big. And fortunately for him, he worked 18 hours per day and he gained around 1,000 rupees. That is 3 times than the other boys. And nowadays we call this one as the business model. How he joined hands with the tea shop owner and created income. 50 paise per tea should go to him. Of course, he worked for him even without dresses, anything, and he purchased 1 or 2 dresses, but his business model worked out. Based upon that, one of the famous businessmen nearby Vasavi railway station, I think you know about the Mumbai Vasavi railway station, he asked, okay, you are doing very good job, you are making some dosas. So he told, you can join with me as a partner. I will give you 50% profit. That was the time. So what happened? He worked every weekend. They used to find out the profit and distribute. That was the story in Bombay in those days. But what happened? First week, the profit was divided equally. Second week, the owner told, no, I am not ready to give 50% profit. I am going to develop my own business. So he was forcibly thrown out. Even then, he was having just 2,000 rupees as an investment. He was having 2,000 rupees. He was thrown out of that one. He learned everything from the failure. So that is the essential trait of the entrepreneur even now. If there is a failure, you should not move out. What happened? By the time 1992, he used to manage his own hand cart. He got the hand cart for around 150 as a rent, and he used to make idlis and dosas, which is very famous in South, but he used to market that product in Mumbai. Very interesting thing, in his interview he clearly told, of course 150 is the rent for the cart, but he paid 50 rupees bribe for police. So you must understand that bribe you have to account for that one, because nowadays it is common. But he was having self-confidence. whether we can sell the product in and cart. He did that one, and he gained income every day. Within 3 months, he started a small, very, very small unit called Dosa Plaza nearby Wasvi railway station in Bombay. And it attracted few people, especially from south. But there was a stiff competition. And slightly he was thinking why most of the people are going to McDonald's. They were not coming to have the Dosa Plaza. He was thinking about that one also. What he did, when he was going for sleep in his room, he was having a friends with NIT Mumbai. He studied English. He studied how to use the computers. Understand, that is the inquisitiveness mind of that person. He has gone through the internet. Of course, he doesn't know how to. With the help of his NIT friends, he joined with them. He learned everything. Of course, he failed in 10th standard, but now he started learning during the night hours. You know about the NIT students, they used to study in night, midnight throughout midnight they will study, morning they will go and write the exam, afternoon fully they will sleep. In those days, that was the habit in NIT. So this person learned along with the NIT. That is his inquisitiveness mind to learn. Everybody should have such a capacity. He learned the output. He noticed why people are going to McDonald's, not coming to eating idlis and dosas. He created first a Mexican dosa. And he noticed in internet what are all the products available in McDonald's. Why can't we can sell equivalent to that one? Something different for them. That was his creativity. Understand that one. Dear students, that we need creativity everywhere. Without creativity, we can't survive. That is the essential thing in business. If you want to become an he created the first Mexican dosa and he mingled with the burger dosa. The product started beginning. And now he leased a small space. He paid 5,000 rupees rent. He created 26 varieties of dosa, not in South Indian style, but Western style. That is called incubation. Creating new ideas, bringing new product is called incubation. Now in every colleges we are having incubation center. What is the role of that incubation center? Bring the ideas, creating new. He did that one. You can see in 1997, he experimented that one. He created 26 dosas. Now we are calling the technical name as the incubation. And he made that one. As a curiosity, that is another very important thing for an entrepreneur. His own customers told, why you are having a store outside? You can enter into the Center One Mall in Washi. He entered. First shop he opened in the Center One Mall in Mumbai. That was the thing. Immediately, since he was having a good internet background, he was having a very good customers, he was having lessons from NIT, he changed everything. An uneducated person learned later on. He created the ambience in the restaurant. You can see the skill. Every new product has been introduced. He started with no marks, nothing. He learned Hindi, he learned English, he learned the customer behavior. The skill set made him to do very big business. By the time, he called the parents. Understand, in Indian ecosystem, parents are very, very important. His father came Once his father was unable to feed the son. Now the son fed the father. That is the power of parents. He used to feed everybody. His first recognition start from the branding of product. He started branding. He is not an MBA graduate, but he knows how to brand. He introduced the Chinese, Mexican salad dosas. How creativity. First recognition he got from the New Zealand Prime Minister. First, she visited the Mumbai, then she asked this person to start first start in New Zealand. In Christchurch, he started first overseas business as a dosa plaza, having different outlets. Next recognition from the then President Abdul Kalam. Of course, very important thing in his story, he told the southern superstar Rajinikanth called him for his own doctor wedding in Chennai. He left Chennai. He gained some money by selling cinema tickets for the same Rajinikanth film. Then, in the year 1996, Rajinikanth invited him for having the doctor's wedding as a chef. That was his main accomplishment we need among us, Indian entrepreneurs need. That was his accomplishment. He got the prize from the then President Abdul Kalam. His business entered. He made the mission possible. He was having his own flyers. He started earning in different places, 30 crores, just with a seed capital of 1,000 rupees. Everything is innovation for him. Even now, you can see his product in Mumbai, it is in Bengaluru, in Delhi also you can see. Every day they used to create an innovation. These are the few examples how the innovation make the people. It is not a paneer chili. He created everything. He made Italy in a different style. You can see, these are all some of the photographs received from him in Bangalore. How he created, that is the creativity and innovation. He made Mexican dosa, salsa, dosa. He created Mahashivaratri by providing the tea like this. And he entered into online business like Zomato. You can get in Mumbai. He changed the style of the taste. How creativity is there everywhere. Something unique in Dosa Plaza. Finally, what he did. He gained money, crores and crore rupees. He decided once he was not having food to eat. Now he created a social entrepreneurship that is making India hunger-free nation. He was contributing, even now he is contributing to the slum people. Every Saturday, he was contributing free meals to slum people in Mumbai, as well as his own place in Chennai. And he created a different type of dishes everywhere. You can see his family, how his family has grown. He made, if you want to become an entrepreneur, I am ready to provide the franchising. That is the next stage of entrepreneur. He converted himself into a social entrepreneur. He made. You can see his vision is to making a hunger-free nation. Because he went out of the home for hungry, without feeding. That was the Indian style. With 2 months back, it has been recognized by the British Parliament. Of course, because of the Sunak, who is the Indian origin Prime Minister there. He got the recognition and the very good civilian award from British 2 months back. That was the story of him. Based upon that, you have to understand what are all the essentials of the entrepreneur. That is the first story you have to understand. So how an illiterate people is creating the power to entrepreneur. Another story is the rags to riches. I think you know. This is the story of the highly educated persons, Sachin Bansal and Vinny Bansal. Of course, they are from Chandigarh, but they are not related. Of course, they mentioned that one. They were highly educated persons. They joined in IIT Delhi, that is Indian Institute of Technology in Delhi. They started their study, everything there. In 2017, they decided to work in Amazon. From Delhi, after passing the IIT, through the campus placement, they came to Bangalore to work in Amazon. When they started working in Amazon, they are not very much worried about their salary. Why we are getting the salary? Why can't we can give the create more person and we can provide money to others? They decided. So what happened? They started a DigiFlip, an online store. Later on, it is converted into Flipkart. You have to understand. They themselves created a small business. They were from Amazon by that time. They came out of Amazon and they decided in a particular place to start the business. Of course, they started the business, online business. Who are the customers? They find very difficult. What they did, they have to promote their business. Without promotion, business won't run. Even though by the time internet was flourishing, people are hesitating to buy product, that too books from the online store. What they did, even though they are highly educated, they roam around the church street in Bangalore. They created a bookmark and keep it in some of the bookstores near to Higginbotham's bookstores. I think some of you know Higginbotham's everywhere in India. And another store, Gangaram bookstores. Because they are unable to market the books. Their first business is selling the books in online. They face the first problem. They come down. Even though they are highly educated, they are coming from the high income family, they came down and roaming in the church street, they created the promotion. What happened? One of the first customer, they received the order. First customer is very, very important in the business. And he is the person V.K. Chandra, he is from Hyderabad. That customer asked me a book. I think some of you know John Wood's book, Leaving Microsoft to Change. Unfortunately, that book is not available. But the customer is asking, first customer itself is VVK Chandra, I think. Later on, the Chandra is the Indian Microsoft company CEO for Indian state. What happened? That book was not available. So these two Bansals became in a different state. How to communicate that the book is not available? If you say no, you can't attract the customers. That too, first customer is very important. First impression is the best impression. So what they did, they created a power of communication. They mentioned this book is having very good demand, and they informed that we will get it in couple of days. They never mentioned no. Understand? That is the power of communication from the entrepreneurs. They told that the book is not available. They never mentioned we will get the book within 2 days. They did that one. And what happened? They roam around the streets. One day in Sapna Book Center in Bangalore, they identified and they sold their product for just 200 rupees. Of course, the book cost is 700. First itself, they made a loss, but they learned everything. You have to understand the power of competence, power of the customers. Of course, now the business started moving. Once the business started moving, They entered into lifestyle business. Small thing, but they work hard. They roam around the streets. They gained knowledge. Now they started in the lifestyle. They understand the lifestyle of the people and they purchased the Mintra, the famous lifestyle company, and they gained very good income. They wish to flourish their business and they purchased other business also. They mentioned that we reinvented the wheel of e-commerce. That is the power of passion from these people. We have to understand that one. They purchased number of business and they created how to sell in online. Of course, in online, delivery is essential, but delivering is very tough. They are employed number of person, everything is failed. But finally, they identified one person. Just he studied 10th standard, but he knows small lanes in Bengaluru. His name is said to be Ambur Ayyappa. This Ambur Ayyappa was a small person, just completed 10th standard, but he knows all the lanes in Bangalore because once upon a time he used to give papers to all the streets in Bangalore. They gave a 8,000 rupees salary, but for him it is a very big money. So you can see how to pick up human source and how to empower employees that is needed for the entrepreneur. Another thing, some of the students from NIFT, Praveen and Sindhija, they asked, we can also ready to sell some of the products through Flipkart. Whether you will accept? Bansals accepted. Okay, why can't? Not only we can sell, we can empower our customers. The business people must know how to empower our customers. They did. The Praveen and Sindhija, they joined together. They sold around 25,000 units through the Flipkart. Now the business increased and everybody is mentioning about the Flipkart and they got the very good award in 2011. Their valuation in online started a stiff competition to Amazon and other brands because Flipkart started in an Indian style. As usual, when the business grows due to heavy competition, first time in the year 2017, they tasted the loss. Understand? They tasted the loss. So far, they never knew about the loss. But in 2017, they tasted the loss. So what to do? Since Flipkart is going loss, and by the time they decided to go for re-engineering the business, that is another important concept in the business. They decided, okay, we can sell the business to somebody, but our employees will suffer. Amazon is ready to buy Flipkart, and another organization, Walmart, is also ready to buy Flipkart. And even though they were worrying, but they created a power to exit from their business. That is also important. If that's a loss making, but power to exit means not coming out with loss. Even in the worst situation, how to make it as a best situation. That is the power to exit. They did it. What they did, they joined hands with Walmart. They sold the Flipkart. But you have to see, this is the climax thing. They clearly decided we should not send our workers out. We should not send the workers out, but we have to sell the Flipkart to Walmart. How it is possible? Simple thing. I think some commerce faculty is also there. What they did. Of course, the Flipkart has been registered in Singapore and deal is happening in Bangalore and the authority is in New Delhi. Simple thing. Just one day before the sale of Flipkart, they made all the workers as the equity shareholders. That is the strategy in business. Within one night, all the workers working in Flipkart is said to be the equity shareholders. Next day, the agreement has been signed in New Delhi. It moves on to Singapore. Since the Walmart is ready to pay around 66 plus crores, next day, after the sign of agreement, everybody, all the workers become crore buddies because the workers were equity shareholders. That is the power to sacrifice. Understand? Even in loss, they made the best. They sacrificed for them. That is the power to sacrifice. We have to understand that one. They never thrown out their employees. They made all the workers as crore buddies because they are considered as the equity shareholders. That is this. They agreed to differ, but everything went on well. Finally, the agreement is $16 billion they made. After that, what they did, they sold the business to Walmart and they made their workers as crore buddy. Then the Sachin Bansal decided. He also became a crore buddy. He decided to start the another venture. He is ready to provide capital to do business for other people. That is the cascading power. Of course, his own CEO exit. Now Binny Bansal is funding the new entrepreneurs that is coming under the empowering the startups. That is the Indian style of entrepreneurship. Now, Sachin Bansals and Binny Bansals, they are creating the new generation. So, based upon these stories, we have to understand for all the Indian entrepreneurs. First story is about an uneducated person. What are all the risks he has taken, and now he is flourishing because of his innovation, creativity, very important thing, risk taking. Second story, the Bansal story, how these people entered into business and how they created the business, what is their power, how they empower their customers, how they empower their workers. Very important thing in climax. Even if you want to sacrifice, how to make others grow with. They did that one. Now they are funding the new entrepreneurs. So based upon these stories, we have to understand what are all the essential things for the Indian entrepreneur. That is called the Indian entrepreneurs. So Indian entrepreneurs means these people are having such type of characteristics. Only these people are able to win. So if our students are having such a capacity, they will become the entrepreneurs. With this, I am concluding my speech. Now, over to you. If you are having any doubts, you can ask. This is the entrepreneurial values we can feed among our students. And very important thing is we have to empower others. Once the persons are empowering others, we can create new entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Baba, for empowering our faculty with the beautiful anecdotes on entrepreneurial skills and success stories. And your slides were very mouth-watering, so because it was full of delicious food items. Over to you.
So you can go for food.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. As ma'am earlier told, that's after seeing the slides, it's lunchtime, and after seeing so many delicious things, it's very difficult to sit in front of the camera and wait how we can deprive ourselves from fast food. But sir, the way you presented the things very interesting and very elaborative. So I just say the in management, the teacher who are from commerce background or management, they agree with me. You are using instead of theoretical background, conceptual knowledge base. Instead of that, you are using case discussion methodology in a storytelling way, and it's very inspiring and enriching experience to learn from the real life stories and those persons who are thinking about entrepreneurial skills or other things. They can inspire themselves from these success stories. So sir, your lecture, it's very wonderful, expressive and impressive. So I can say just in one or two lines, कोई भी लक्ष्य बड़ा नहीं है, कोई भी लक्ष्य बड़ा नहीं है, जीता वही है जो डरा नहीं है। दैट्स इन हिंदी, क्योंकि वो भाव खत्म हो जाता है अगर हम उसे दूसरी लैंग्वेज में बोले। बट at the end, I would like to thank each and everyone who involved in this webinar. I also thankful to the Professor Ranjit Kaur, Head of the Department from Guru Nanak National College, Doraha. I also thankful to Dr. Raghavendra Dwivedi ji, Professor of Accounting and Finance from Diwan PS Institute of Management, Meerut. I, on behalf of Gobindgarh Public College, Alour, Khanna, extend a hearty vote of thanks to our Honorable Resource Person, Dr. Baba Gnana Kumar ji, our Navigator and resource enriched person, Dr. Neena Seth Pajni ji, and all the persons who involve in this webinar. The things you express are very enriching and learning experience for us. So we are very thankful to you, sir. At the last, I just say, आज के वेबिनार को सफल बनाने के लिए आप सभी का दिल की गहराइयों से बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, जो आपने इतना कीमती समय निकाला एंड sparing your valuable time and joining with us. So it's wonderful experience to learn from you scholars and enriched seasoned scholars, and all the participants must learn, and they're writing in the chat box also how you express and impressive in expressing the technical things in a better way. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice
Thank you everyone.
Thank you, madam.